Hey, Genki Call here with news on the 6.9 update for Gems of War. Yeah, we've got some stuff here. So there are some things that are making people very unhappy. There are some good things, there's some bad things, but we're going to go over what we can here. I'm not going to go deep into this because there's a lot written here. I'm just going to hit the finer points. The biggest news for this update is the trials. And the trials are what they are now calling the challenges. If we go into challenges, we go into Ending Kingdom here. These used to be called challenges. You unlock these just by doing your class, not your class quest, but your doing the kingdom storyline, and as you're doing the kingdom storyline you unlock the challenges, except they're not called challenges anymore. Now they're called trials. And as you can see, I already finished all of my trials here, and so I don't have to worry about it. I've gotten all of the rewards, and yay, that's great. However, there's new stuff. There's new stuff that comes along with the new name for these challenges, that trials. So the trials will be replacing challenges within kingdoms. They teach new players game mechanics and give useful resources, while epic trials reward experienced players with Starry Kingdom pets, which increase the kingdom team bonus. The this is where people get unhappy, folks, because if you haven't done the challenges, say, cause I think no, I did it there. Whitehelm? Yes. So I haven't done all of I didn't do all of the challenges in Whitehelm. And so I still have some to do here, right? Here's the problem. With challenges, you got to choose your team. You could use whatever you wanted and you could blow through them, no problem. Now you are locked in to a certain team. You have to use these troops, period. You don't have a choice. You can move them around, but that's all. You can't put your hero in here, no class experience, and so no weapon, of course, and you don't get to choose your team, and people are very, very unhappy about that from what I understand. I haven't looked too deeply into this, folks. I haven't been feeling well, so I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. But, yeah, meh. Now, as far as the epic trials, there is one per week, and it is whatever kingdom we are currently in. So we have a world event in Vulpecea. You see there's a new icon here. This indicates that epic trials are available. So we go into epic trials here, epic trials available. And now we have all of these unlocked. And for doing each of these, we will get these Starry pets. And the Starry pets, now spot, I can't show you right now. Meh. Well, it's just a recolor of an existing pet, and it'll give you extra buffs. The problem is that after you get the first one, I think that you have to pay gems, and what I read, Lester posted about it on my Discord, and he said it's 1,000 gem sink if you want to get this maxed out. My understanding, however, is that the next time we come to this kingdom, we'll get to do the epic trials again, which means we don't actually have to spend the gems on them, is what I'm understanding. But let's go back to the official explanation here. Let's see. You can change the order of the troops, like I said, to suit your own playstyles. No, let me use my own team. That will suit my playstyle. Yeah. Alright, like challenges, trials have 10 tiers that need to be completed in order. They increase in difficulty similar to how challenge tiers did previously. Players will earn the same amount of rewards from trials as they did from challenges, even though there are fewer battles than before. And kingdom quests that previously unlocked a challenge battle will now give soul rewards. This replaces the souls they would have earned from the challenge battle those quests would have unlocked. The first quest in a kingdom will still unlock the first trial of their kingdom. So the kingdom quest is, what you have to do to fully unlock the kingdom. And when a player completes a trial, if they do not own all of the troops on the trial team, they will be shown an offer that will give them one copy of each troop on the team for gems. Yes, we're talking more gem cost. Of course, take our gems. No, we don't want those troops so badly that we're going to pay gems. Anyway. So the epic trials. They are additional trials that can appear in a kingdom, when the kingdom is the focus of a weekly event. we every week we have a world event, and whatever kingdom that is where it will be. Epic trials will only appear and can only be played if the player has completed all regular trials in that kingdom. So they're going to force us to do the trials, in other words, if we want to do the epic trials. There are 5 epic trial battles in a kingdom each week. I just went over that. Like regular trials, each epic trial battle will increase in difficulty, blah, 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 same as always. Okay, so completing one epic trial battle will give a copy of the kingdom's Starry Pet, and the final battle will give 2 copies of Starry Pet. And they're exclusive to epic trials. They can't be earned any other way. That means no pet rescues for that. Starry Pets added the kingdom's team bonus. Yes, we mentioned that. After completing the epic trial battle, players will be given an offer to purchase additional copies of the Starry Pets for gems. If you want to max them out, you have to pay 1,000 gems. No thank you. Players will be able, or use orbs. Orbs of minions. Yay. Players will be able to replay the epic trial battles in a kingdom starting from the first one again each time that kingdom is a weekly kingdom. So that means if you just wait, if you don't want to spend the gems and you don't want to use the orbs of minions, wait till we come back to that kingdom, and it could be 10 months or a year till we get back there. But it is possible to max them out eventually from doing the epic trial battles, is what I'm getting from this. Now, we have campaign improvements, quote unquote. I went over this when they first came out with the information that campaign was going to be delayed until 6.9, and this is the reason why. There's a new user interface style. They're no longer going to be giving us these tasks where you have to find a certain troop, where you have to change your teams up, where you have to they're smaller goals. So there are 3 goals each week. There's 1 for gold, 1 for silver, 1 for bronze. They're not actually just 3 tasks. They're 3 tiered tasks. So there are actually 5 milestones in each tier, gold, silver, and bronze. And then once you hit each one, you can collect the milestones, or they'll automatically collect, is what I'm getting. Players can also choose to wait until they complete the task fully before they collect any stars. So it'll automatically move on to the next tier in the task, even if you don't collect it, which is nice. Here's... Alright, so... yeah. Let me get my head together here. I'm a little unhappy. I'm just a little unhappy with some of how this is going down, because they're adding more and more gem sinks, and people that don't know the game as well as those of us have been playing for a long time may not realize that they shouldn't be spending the gems. That's where my unhappiness comes in, because they removed task rerolls. Of course, they're giving us simple tasks. There's not a... it's like match red gems or do some delves. I don't know what the tasks are going to be. They're simpler tasks that we get just from playing the game. So re-rolling tasks doesn't make sense. However, you can skip a milestone if you want, but look at the gems. This is something I never recommend you do. If you're playing the game, you're going to get the campaign tasks. So, Yep. Look at this. Look at this amount of gems. What? To skip the tasks altogether? No. Anyway, sorry. We have changed the first reward of each week to give more valuable rewards for that week. Cool. We changed the campaign tutorial to use the new pop-up animation tutorials that we introduced with an opening tutorial sequence. The new pop-up tutorials are also viewable by selecting the question mark button on each tab of the menu. Okay, fine. Hellcrag Monument campaign on Switch. Right, so Switch has got a different schedule than we do. They're currently in the middle of the Hellcrag Monument campaign. Once they finish, then there's all that information on Switch here, but once they finish it, they'll switch to the new user interface, basically, is what all of this is saying. New quest menu. We have given the quest menu an upgrade to both the user interface and the flow of the menu. Quest menu has been modernized to better match with the new user interface style. It will also more clearly show rewards and progress. We've added a quest tracker along the bottom so players can easily see the number of quests in the quest line and rewards they will get from each quest. Players can interact with the rewards icon along the bottom to get a pop-up explaining the reward. So there's a new intro quest line. There's a bunch of information here on that. If you want to go through it, there will be a link to this page in the description box below. I'm not going to go through all of this stuff. Most of us are well past all of that. Even if you're new, you're probably past all this already. With the addition of the intro quest line, we have made a few changes in the adventurer's path. We've changed the level that some game features will unlock, and it goes through all of that unlock here. Now, the Kingdom Pass improvements, this is going to impact everyone no matter what level you are. Kingdom Passes will be changing to run for only 2 weeks, and they're changing the Kingdom Pass Battle Crashers. This is super news. So they'll have a flat chance to appear. This time, instead of getting 10 Battle Crashers and every time you find one, the chance of finding one goes down, they're not doing that anymore. And Kingdom Pass Battle Crashers will now drop 2 crowns instead of 1. Cool. Kingdom Pass Battle Crashers can now be encountered in quests. We've updated the Kingdom Pass icon on the world map to make it easier to view current level progress on smaller devices. They updated the UI, they changed the menu so it's easier to identify which kingdom the Kingdom Pass is for. Here's something else very nice. We've added a Kingdom Battle Crasher tracker to the Kingdom Pass menu so players can see how many Battle Crashers they've encountered for the day and how long they have before reset. The tracker will also display the troop the player should look out for. Cool. We've improved the level plus crown tracking section of the menu. We've increased the reward sizes on the reward track map slightly to try and help improve the readability on mobile devices. We have moved the Kingdom Pass level gem purchase button to live over the level that would be purchased. Okay, and we've added a new help pop-up. Yay. Achievements. There are new achievements. However, loot and boot. Booty gems will become available in a future campaign that begins towards the end of 6.9, which tells me we have a new campaign starting on Monday. Today is Tuesday. No, I guess, wait, yeah, it's Wednesday, April 26th. So Monday, yep, May 1st, we have a new campaign. It sounds like we will not be getting the booty gems for this campaign, but the one after, which means that this new loot and boot achievement won't be available for at least 12 weeks. So, just so you know. They changed a few achievements as well because, there are no longer challenge levels. Now they're trial battles. So they've changed some of those. In general, they've done an update to the UI graphics. We've been talking about that. They've changed the starting speed for new players to be 1.5x instead of 1.25. I like that. That's very nice. But we need to get it all at 4x. Woohoo! Okay, sorry. We have moved the Guardian Dragon in the third battle of the opening tutorial sequence to be the third position on the enemy team. Alright. And we've added a new heroic gem for a future campaign, the booty gem, which it sounds like we're not going to get for quite a while. Bug fixes. Basically, there was an issue where choice spells would display their spell text incorrectly when looking at the troop overview. They fixed the issues with missing graphics. So they say they fixed Spike was missing, and then there were the troop art that was missing on mobile devices. Some players couldn't see the Dark Pits delve map. They fixed the purification bug from Genie and Demon Wandering Merchant encounters so that it will only apply to allies and not the enemies. This is how it was supposed to be, and an assortment of smaller issues. There was also something with Centurgon's spell not giving mana to the first troop when resolving wildcard gem matches. So those things have been fixed. All of this will be accessible via link in the description box below. Let me know how you feel about the changes that they've made. I would love to hear your thoughts on the 6.9 update. I really like a few of the things. I'm really unhappy about the trial stuff. I want to be able to use my own king, and to you for making us use your team because I don't want to. I understand. Listen, Gems of War developers, if you are listening, I understand what you're trying to do here. You're trying to teach people how to use these troops. That's all well and good. Only do it for the first, say, 3 trials or something. And then after that, let us use our own troops. You can limit it to only being used for the kingdom the Kingdom troops if you want. If you only want us to use Vulpecea troops when we're in Vulpecea, fine. But don't force us to use your team, please. Anyway, that's what I've got for you folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye!